Shop this morning. Ignore the random things hanging up here. We're downstairs. What I wanted to go over today is a little bit of what we're doing and where we've been. So, last video I put out was about the whole TCG player scamming me on direct thing. Well, I got off direct. I was using a Maniple for a while. Maniple did not work great for me because there was no in-store pickup. Now, if I was a home seller, I would not sell on TCG player with Magic. I'd sell on Maniple. Alright, so what I got going on over here is bulk. So this all over here is bulk. So we're currently making bulk lots for eBay and sending those out. It's going really well, actually. We've shipped over like last month and a half about 160,000 cards. And then over here is my Amazon prep station. I have an employee there that sends stuff out to Amazon. Random sealed product, tons of Dragon Shields over here, and then we got our TCG player wall over there. Now, what we're really trying to focus on right now is growing our TCG player and really just trying to optimize getting cards out of the building because we are taking in so many cards. Now, what's happened lately is I hired an extra person for TCG player because it was getting out of control. Getting like 200 orders a day. And we had me and one other person for that and listing. So I hired a second person for doing orders. So pulling, packing. So he's been getting trained up on that for the last 2 months. So what's kind of happening is me and him have been kind of double teaming the orders. The other guy is listing. Then we got someone working the up front. The guy that's listing can go upstairs and help when needed. But the direction we're taking right now is trying to optimize flow of the shop. And we're trying to crack more sealed product for listing to increase cart optimization because we are not on direct. So we're currently listing everything with a 69-cent floor. And the more cards we have, the more likely we are to get hit on optimization. TCG inventory is at 59,000. Next time, maybe this time next week, I don't know, I'm hoping to be above 60,000. We keep getting down to 58, going back up to like 59, and down to 57, going back up to 59. It's like we can't break the 60,000 mark, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. Now, I'm really looking for more Pokemon bulk right now because we're running out so quick, and which is crazy because used to I couldn't get rid of it, but eBay has been a godsend. I know a lot of sellers are hopping on DCG Automate with eBay, but it does not really work that well for me, or maybe I just didn't put enough effort into it, which is also a possibility because I have a million moving parts here all the time, constant trade-ins, constant collections, and just different stuff happening. So yeah, right now it's TCG player, eBay, Amazon, through and through. So most of our Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon bulk go through eBay. Our Pokemon foil bulk goes through Amazon. Our Magic commons, uncommons, and rares all go through Amazon. We have a overflow of Magic commons. I showed you the bulk shelves, but we have a pile just going up to the ceiling on the floor over here of boxes full of Magic bulk. So we're moving a little bit through eBay with that, but our main movers on eBay are Pokemon commons, and then Yu-Gi-Oh's next in line. And One Piece and Magic are kind of the same on bulk. But we don't have a whole lot of One Piece bulk, which is okay. One Piece is a lot like Pokemon with like a lot of collectors and not as many players as like Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh, for example. But yeah, I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh's on a weird space. They announced the Genesis format. So people are starting to buy more Yu-Gi-Oh singles on TCG Player, which is really nice. Now Magic's been weird because of Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man was kind of a flop in a lot of people's eyes, but I think it's going to keep going up, and I don't know, I just have that gut feeling that it will, and I might be wrong. I'm very excited for Lord One Eclipsed. We're trying to get our numbers up, so we keep ordering more and more sealed product just to break down and list, just to increase our cart optimization and our allocations. But yeah, that's kind of the rundown of what my life's been, and that's just a very summed up version of why I haven't been doing videos. I want to do more videos, and I always say I want to do more videos, But when I'm pulling and packing orders for 8 hours or whatever, and then helping with customers and collections and, you know, setting up different things in the shop, it gets really hard for me to find time for anything. But with the new person, I hired him 20 hours a week, and now he's up to 30 hours a week, and I'll probably get him up to 40 hours a week, and when he turns 18, and we can really start cooking with that, because he's been doing good, and it really helps me have some more time to focus on other stuff. And honestly, there's so many things in my head that I want to focus on that I got to get it all written out and kind of say, hey, now that I got some free time, I need to work on this and that, and kind of just grow the shop. I'm doing a combination of like the RNG approach, where like you're sorting through collections, you're taking the leftover, flushing it out through Amazon and eBay, and the good stuff's going through TCG Player. But like I said before, you got to have the people for TCG Player, because some days you can have 200 orders and it'd be 250 cards, and some days you can have 200 orders and it'd be 900 cards, and you're just the time varies each day, so you never know what the day's gonna be, honestly, because we might come in here and be pulling for a very long time and just stuck on TCG Player, and we might come in here and it'd be like super fast, done with TCG Player in a few hours, and we're on to whatever else. So every day I'm looking at the day saying, hey, this is what's going on. Oh, and then like you think you get a little ahead on something, guy walks in, Pokemon collection. All right, hey, so tonight we're gonna sort this Pokemon collection. But before that happens, another guy walks in, another Pokemon collection, takes up an hour of your time. You're getting this. Now you have 2 Pokemon collections. Getting it situated. You're getting these situated. While you're trying to get these situated, someone's upstairs running the register, and they go, hey, Magic collection just walked through. And then you're like, oh, okay, well, stop the Pokemon, get the Magic sorted, put in the card bot, non-foils in the card bot to sort, go back to sorting the Pokemon, go back to sorting the Magic. There's like so many layers, and it's really not like, I don't know, it's crazy in my head. Maybe it's not as crazy as I think it is, but it's very fast paced lately. The boom is still going strong for Pokemon, and everybody keeps saying it's going to slow down. It does not feel that way. Maybe like we'll have a random weekday where it's kind of slow in store, and we're like, oh, maybe it is slowing down, and then the next day is like absolutely bonkers. So that's kind of what's going on there. Kind of what's going on with the shop. Staying busy, staying afloat, doing pretty well, honestly. We're trying to just kind of grow inventory while simultaneously moving stuff out of the building. Getting rid of the junk, bringing good stuff. And that's kind of the plan. And I'm hoarding Pokemon sealed product for Christmas time, because Christmas is coming and the people will be here to buy stuff. So anytime I can get a hold of anything extra, I will. And even if it means paying above MSRP at distribution, I will do it, because I gotta have it stocked. And I bought a giant sealed collection for Pokemon a week ago, filled up the shelves. Actually bought another shelving unit for upstairs. That set me back some money, so gonna recoup it down here. And yeah, customers see us go downstairs and they're like, I wonder what they're even doing. Well, sorting, listing, packing, organizing down here, trying to get it optimized. We're trying to optimization's huge. Want to be greatly optimized in 2026, so we can kind of just flow and nothing feels like there's a bottleneck in the production. We just keep moving cards out of here. I mean, there's some weeks here lately where we're pushing 20,000+ singles out the door between TCG Player, eBay, and Amazon, and it feels good. It feels really good, because we only have so much space and we can't just get overloaded. But like, I constantly want to take it in though too, right? Because we're sorting this bulk, we're finding the commons, uncommons that people play in their decks that are like $1 or $2, picking those out, putting them on a shelf, and just kind of moving it. But yeah, that's the rundown. I want to get more videos out there, but as a shop right now, TCG Player not on direct. It's working well. I miss direct, but can't trust direct. Can't go back. If Manapool puts an in-store pickup for Magic, I'll probably end up switching over. But then again, I'm not sure because I have to have 2 kiosks, one for Magic and one for Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, One Piece, whatever, so on and so forth. So that's kind of, I don't know, is what it is. Every day is just figuring it out and grinding it away, and that's what I'll do. But anyway, guys, have a good one. I'll see you next time.